Hi and welcome back. If you haven't already watched my channel, I'm Jale, and if you have, hello and welcome. I hope you guys are all very good. I hope the summer solstice is treating you kindly. Situation here for me is I'm still in lockdown and this is not being reviewed until the middle of July. So what I've decided to do along with the guides is we're going to do the normal TikTok, dailies, and then we're going to do some shorts on here, and then I'm going to do a reading a week until roughly around July, middle of July, and then we'll look at the lives. Okay, the lives I'll announce at another place. Lots of things I've been doing, nothing that I can announce at the moment. So let's take a look at what the messages are for you guys. I hope you guys are all looking after yourselves. Hope everyone is doing well. I hope your movement, in terms of your life and your goals, are all very prosperous. Let's take a look at what Spirit has to say. This is the Intuit Oracle deck. This is a new deck that was very kindly gifted to me along with two other decks from Intuit Oracle. Highly recommend their decks. Check them out if you do want to sort of look into their decks. It's something like in2uit oracle.com. Wow. We've got 22. Compass, true north, discovery, life path, seeking truth, direction, find your way, know where you're going, make a plan, explore. This is really interesting because this reminds me of the 22nd degree in astrology, which is a really, I want to say it's like a very superstitious type of energy. It's like a pivotal point is how I want to say it. Whatever is being forged out of whatever you guys have come out of, it's like you guys are finding a totally new path, and it's based on you and a connection to soul family and or other people that is triggering growth, right? And we've got church in the reverse, so we've got principle, religion, dogma, family values, marriage, collective consciousness, structure, belief system, tradition, programming. This is testing every single ounce of your belief structure. And if this is not you, this is your divine counterpart, to the point where they're being so stretched they don't know how to deal with it. We've got the number 36 and the 22 here. So we've got a number 4 and we've got a number 9. That could be significant for someone. We've got April and we've got September. So your birthday could be in April, theirs could be September, vice versa. Switch it up as per how it resonates. We've also got bottom of the deck 29. So someone's birthday could be the 29th. There's a love interest here that someone knows that they are going to have to break out of the box with, right? But it's testing every ounce of their core and they don't know how to kind of navigate this. All right, they don't know, and I'm hearing they're looking away. It's like they're looking, they don't quite know how to deal with this situation. You could also be dealing with a Taurus, or something could have been happening around the April 22nd to May the 21st. You could have even been waiting for a year, okay? But there's a stubborn element to this person that it's like they're being broken down. This is also the Hierophant card. So every value, every tradition this person had, everything that they built their life around, you've kind of bulldozed. And so now they're like, what do I do? And also this is what I'm also hearing is they're running out of reasons to make excuses not to come towards you. So... And it's really weird because it's like, I feel like you guys are also really confused by this. And it's like, you're also going through the same thing. So it's like you are going through the same situation. They're going through the same situation, but you're not discussing it. Okay. Can you see the bottom of the deck here? We've got Jupiter, the planet of expansion. Now Jupiter's just gone into retrograde, literally just, I think Sunday, the 21st. Or was it Monday? I think it was Sunday the 20th or Monday the 21st, very recently. This is about expansion, okay? So this is about extremes as well. Optimistic growth, benefit, luck, making stable changes, destiny, turning points, tolerance, grateful, goodwill and fortune. Now this doesn't go direct until September. So let's see. Let's see what Spirit has to say to us here. Okay, so interesting. Something happened in the spring with this connection where this person set new goals and have been focusing on those new goals, but it hasn't come through yet. And again, I'm hearing divine timing, because they know that this is going to happen. This person knows this is going to happen, and they're deliberately digging their heels in because they know that it's the evolution of this is, I mean, look at the sun. I mean, obviously we know that the summer's coming. This, again, the 31st of July for some reason is really jumping out, but again, this is the masculine now that's having to go through their final evolution. All right, but it's like that this is slowly being finely tuned, and I'm hearing you don't even know it. It's like you guys have, oh my goodness. Yeah, do you know what's really interesting? I feel like for some of you, this person that you're connecting with is deliberately doing the opposite because they know. Yeah, they've got, I'm hearing they're protecting their space. Some of them are actually protecting their space from something that is concerning to them that they feel could develop and ruin your connection. There's something that they need to wrap up that has to be looked at, basically. We've got the elephant, lucid dreams, have your wits about you, powerful, wise, trust, telepathic. Again, we've got obstacles being removed here as well. We've got obstacles being removed. And again, if there's a karmic still around, that is being taken care of, is what I'm hearing. Let's have a look. What other messages here? Yeah. It's like someone's not accepting that they can't have a commitment with this person. They're not accepting that. They're not accepting an emotional loss here. So this could be a karmic. Like, what else can you tell me here that's ideally not involving karmic energy? Wow. Again, there's something around the 31st of July that's shifting them slowly into this more balanced. It's like they're literally being pressured so heavily that when they come out of it, it's like they're again, it's like a rebirth, basically. Wow. This is asking you to prepare, because I feel like at some point this might not be as straightforward as what they're wanting. Again, the obstacles, it's like they might come towards you and ask for some help in this, is what I'm seeing, because it feels like it's a little bit all over the place. But let's have a look. Let's get more information here. This is going to be the Zodiac Oracle 108 from Intuit Oracle as well. Let's take a look. Messages, please. What are the messages? What do we need to be passing forward? What does YouTube need to know here? Angels, Spirit. Okay. Wow. So this person is going within while they're trying to mend themselves here. So they are going to probably keep very disengaged and kind of shut off, really. Again, why do I feel like this person's trying to prove that they can be independent? And it's like they tend to get to the point where they realise that they're going to... It's like they're fishing in an empty pond. It's bizarre. But they're doing it as a form of protection, because it's like they don't know. It's like autopilot. It's like this person's on autopilot. Yeah. It's going to go from literally 0 to 100. Whoever I'm reading for in this spread. We've got Virgo, we've got Scorpio, Pisces, and Libra as well. We've got the number 3, 4, 1, and 9 as well. We've got 3 threes, which would be 9. We've got another 9 here, so that's 18, which obviously is a 9. And then again, we've got 1 and 4, which would be 5 in total. So yeah, it's why do I feel like this is all really deliberately done? It's like these kind of building blocks are being broken down one by one, because can you hear that train? They have to be, in order for you guys to get into this alignment. And that's the problem. All of these things... Look. Listen, my guides know me too well. Look what they've given me. They're like, it's worth it though, look. Chocolate. And then underneath it, we've got cake. I feel like my guides are like, it's worth it. They know me and food. But it's also the simplistic pleasures that's going to draw you guys back to one another. It's like you're almost going into this journey of rediscovering your connection, but it's done as a test. It's done deliberately. Because it's like you guys are questioning it now. So they're like, oh, you're going to question it. Okay, let's just give you one more round on this. Because you're both needing fine-tuning here. That's what they're saying. Spirit, what does the viewers need to be aware of here? What do the viewers need to be aware of? We've got checkered flag in the reverse. So the journey's not over yet. My guides are saying the journey's never over. You should know this by now. Look, I can't make it up. Happening now. The situation or event in a question is occurring right now. It's a journey. If you're so focused on the end goal, it's going to bypass you. Because this is supposed to fine-tune you. This is all about fine-tuning you. This whole connection. And if you haven't realised that, then this channel's not for you. I'm going to just be very honest with you. We've also got winter here. So again, this is talking about, again, within 9 to 12 months. Maybe it's even saying, look, until you get that kind of sorted in your mind as to sort of what this actually connection is, it is about the journey and it is about you, first and foremost, and how you know, and actually if you're not connecting to you, how can you connect to another? Because this is heart and home. So it's, you know, when you belong to you, and that's when you know when you belong to another. It's the same kind of energy, and this is what the guides are trying to say here. Okay, what else do the viewers need to be aware of, please? Yeah, look, it's a synchronized connection. Alliance. This is supposed to be a partnership. You guys are supposed to be working together. So if you're doing the whole, oh, I don't want to talk to him, he's an idiot, you know, like, this is not going to work. And obviously I'm not sitting there going, yeah, that's it. Just keep wandering off a cliff. That's fine. And just kind of running headfirst into an issue. If this is your connection, your divine counterpart, and this is, I'm not talking about you think this could be a twin flame. I'm talking about the real, your you know, alliance with the divine is kind of a preordained connection that they've orchestrated for you to have in this lifetime. That is your person, okay? Then you need to, I'm just going to be honest with you, people are going to be needing to step up here. It's like, I'm hearing that it goes both ways. Right, let's see. Changing. At this time, the situation is a state of flux. Anything could happen. So they're saying, look, for you to avoid this kind of fluctuating energy, focus on you. Again, could be that maybe you've avoided that. We've got its time. Okay, so again, things are going to be happening real quick as well. So that's, again, we've got number 5 and number 8. All right, so let's see. What else do we need to be aware of? What are the messages here, Spirit? What are the messages? Okay, we've got cards going everywhere. Person of fire, a trend-setting leader, confident visionary, catalyst, energetic entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, strong-willed. Yeah, it's like you're trying to connect with somebody who is forging a path. You're forging a path. And that has to happen first. Like, you have to be in this energy of, you know, understanding where you're going. Because how are you going to expect? Do you know what I mean? You can't be. I feel like if you both don't know where you're going with this, it's going to be, you're in for a bit of a. This is going to be a long ride. Bottom of the deck is eclipse. So again, we've got eclipses coming up here. There could be a shift. I'm hearing a realization. No, the answer is no. The situation or event is not unfolding at this time. Again, it could be that you guys need to be in separation to actually do some real energy work disconnected. So it's like you'll be doing the spiritual connection, you know, remains, but you have to work on you as a physical being first. What other messages, please? What are the other messages? Diamond, Phoenix, and Bonfire in reverse. Yeah. You have to, again, there's, so you know how a diamond is made, right? It's pressured, it's factured in so many different ways. It's put under so much amount pressure that it's, I mean, look, they don't talk about, you know, creating a diamond in the rough, right? They don't talk about that for nothing. But it's like someone is trying to avoid a rebirth and trying to do it in the best possible way, and it's like, that's not how rebirths work, mate, you know. Oh my goodness, these cards that make me laugh. Why did I just read that as, look at the bottom card. It says sap, resources, needed materials, flow, wealth, essence of life, sweet blood, nourishment, sweetness, energy, vitality. Why did I read this as like the interpretation of what sap means, which is like a bit sappy? a bit of a sap, you know, like you're someone's all about the sweetness and not about the shadow here. And this is holding someone's back. So if you're not looking at pain, the recommendation would be you need to. Okay, if you're reacting to people and if you're getting triggered by this connection, that you need to do your healing and it will help them. My guide's saying you look at it realistically, because if they're not, you're going to need to. All right. Wow. If they're not looking, you're going to need to. What did I say? Yeah, double check, read between the lines. Like, this is Virgo energy. And again, we've got scuba divers. So if you're sat there going, yeah, but they've done this and they've done this. Okay, but look, this is about going a bit deeper here and really understand. Look, we need to have a bit more of a self-examination here. Okay, because this is like the void. All right, so anything can happen. Which means your side as well. Like, you can manifest anything at this point. And so be aware of that. You know, look at the fine prints. Look at what has to be resolved. What are you responsible for? And again, if someone's focusing on all the things this person's done wrong, it's like you can't change this. And it might be worth you looking into why you can't leave that behind. All right? Because, again, it could be blocking your union. We've got mother, load, prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, money maker, sudden wealth, the real deal. So it could be that when you're re-looking at this and actually looking, you know, as a complete picture, that you do learn something, but that actually supports them as well, you know. Again, we've got pioneer. There's an energy here of creating a diamond in the rough, and it's like this has to go, a lot of work has to go into it. And if you're expecting a really honest, decent union, the foundations have to be laid right. It's not a race. It's not about, yeah, but they're doing this with the karmic, and that, yeah, but they're not doing this, and they're not listening to me, and they're not doing this, and they're not doing that. You can go to 100 million tarot readers on this YouTube channel, on this YouTube thing, and they'll all sit and tell you how this person's an idiot, all right, and that you don't deserve it and move on. I'm just going to listen to my guides and give you what they're telling me, which is it works both ways. It works both ways. If this is a twin flame connection, it's going to work both ways. And anyone that tells you otherwise probably doesn't fully understand what is happening. So we've got the King of Fire in the reverse here. So we've got a lot of fire that's generated that isn't being expressed. And again, with the Church in the reverse, it's confirming that. So there's a building anticipation here and frustration that could be the kind of straw that breaks the camel's back. Again, it's that final element that kind of, you know, helps that diamond in the rough. And again, someone is going to be breaking free between now and winter. All right, so through the summer months. Okay, so what other messages, Spirit? What else do we need to let everyone know about? What else does everyone else need to know? We've got a lot of fear here. Wow, this person has to learn to let go of their mask. They're undergoing a metamorphosis, but I don't think they're willing to show people about it just yet. And if that's the case, again, focus on you. You don't need to sit and understand everything they're doing at the moment, unless you're, you know, again, it's better to focus on you. It's not something that you know, it's the wrong focus if you're only focused on that person. Someone doesn't feel in tune with others, and they're hiding that fact, and there's a standoff. So again, it's like there's a delay tactic. It's like they're blocked. There's a bit of a feeling of like, where do I go with this? What do I do with it? Yeah. So within the next 4 to 8 weeks, for some of you, this will reach a transition where there is not no wow, that was a little bit, a few different things in one. For some of you, this will resolve as early as 4 to 8 weeks. For some of you, you've got a little bit longer here. But if it is a karmic, it's that's going to be resolved in the next 4 to sort of 8 weeks. Right, let's get some final bits and pieces for you here. We're going to go with, as usual, my kind of favourite 2 decks at the moment. This is, can't remember the name, which is always useful. I can't remember your name. What is your name? You've been really helpful for me as well. I can't remember your name. Okay, so this is the Raven Phelan Messenger Oracle. Highly recommended if you want a really grounded support oracle. This is a great one. So what are the messages, please? Make the sacrifice. Make the sacrifice. Maybe you're the one that's holding everything together and you're just like, are you actually joking me right now? What else do you want me to do? But they're asking you, like, what is on offer here, and what is the reality? Is there something that you need to look at, see, you know, look at again? Because they're saying, look, see yourself in nature. So maybe you just need to reconnect here and start looking at what this really is, rather than what you're being told it is. Look at the reality, okay? And then I'm also saying have courage. So some of you might just sit there and go, yeah, but they're messing me around and I don't really know. Right, we're again, and you know, you should be getting the message by now, because it's like, you know, this should be something you should be moving on from. You do you. I'm just going to read the cards, and the cards here say, relook at this. Look at what sacrifices you would have to make if maybe there's too many obstacles now. And again, is there something that you're putting off? And if there is, have the courage. Because don't forget, this is Leo energy. We've got the Leo coming up, the portal coming up, the 8-8 portal. All right. This is the heart of the summer here, you know, where these things are revealed. All right. So that's the advice there. And then we're also going to go with Ganesh, because Ganesh is awesome. This is the Ganesh Messenger Oracle. I do love this deck. It's another really grounded deck. Let's see. All new decks we've got here. So what is the message for the YouTube? What is message, please? What is the message? What is the message here? Okay, so we've got relaxation. So again, they're saying, look, if you've done what you need to do, just fine tune everything and just take some time out for yourself. Like, just look at this again, right? Because we've got positive outlook in the reverse. So some of you are like, oh, it looks like this and it looks like that. It's like, just regroup and then look at what the actual reality is. And if you choose to go ahead, you choose to go ahead. If you don't, that's your choice, right? You don't need to sort of make a huge... It's not the end of the world. Right, let's see. Secret Garden. What messages do you have for YouTube? Couldn't have said it better myself. Patience. Wait for the fruit to ripen. Transform. Rise above any situation and become the best version of you. Exactly as I've said it. And self-care. Tend to your own garden. That is the most important thing that you can do. You know, let's go with... I want to go with the... I feel like I want to go with these as a final... Yeah, good call. Final message. Final message, please, for the YouTube messages. Yeah, look. Cannot make it up. They're saying, okay, do the work. If there's things that you need to be doing, if there's things that's not really coming through from your end, like you're emotionally blocked still, or you've got kind of obstacles around you, do the work. And if you can't, and if you know this is not your person, then clear, cancel, and release. All right? Take stock. For some of you, you're going to need to release it because this is not your person. Or you're going to need to release blame, release, you know, like you need to kind of look at whether or not you can go and do what this connection is asking you to do. Because it's not always about the other person, and that's, I think, what people miss. My guides are asking me to give one card as a message for you guys as to what the focus should be for you. What should the focus be for the viewers right now? Yeah. This is the energy that's being presented. Cold, disconnected, very defensive. I'm going to cut an MF if you come near me. And this is what it's saying is this is an ego wound. You need to kind of look into that, all right? Again, look into the emotions. There's some blocked emotions here. Because this person sat there going, how do I get through that? How do I get through this? With like the line in the middle as well. It's like your defense is that you're not viewing this properly. Someone's not viewing things the same way these guys are. And it's probably causing a bit of a block within you and your connection. Once that's been resolved from your end, reconciliation, and that's when this person is able to emotionally come forward as well, because you guys are both same sides of the same coin, different sides of the same coin. All right, guys, so hopefully that helps. Updates will be on the community page as and when we know when I'm coming out of lockdown. I hope to come out and do a live earlier than July 15th. Again, it'll be posted one a week, these kind of videos, with a kind of hopefully a message for the whole week. And again, keep an eye out for the shorts. Make sure you're pressing the notification button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I will be posting regularly. And if you already have subscribed and you've been here all, you know, a long time, thank you so much for your support. I hope you guys are all doing very well. And until next time, take care.